Saturday, February 16th, about 10:50 in the a.m. I got another surprise this morning, and I just decided to come out and get those blooms before they're all eaten up by the thrift. Oh yeah, they will definitely eat them. She's a reliable bloomer. She's like 2 weeks early this year. Last year, Zabra Float, I believe that's the name of it. She flowered March 1st, 2018. And then she didn't give me a second spike, which I think the rains blasted those buds, but she gave me a second spike this year, and I appreciate it, definitely. And her flowers are much bigger this year, so I believe every year she gets better. They're beginning to look like Marcy's Cattleya flowers now. This is a huge flower. It's beautiful. I haven't detected a fragrance yet, but I don't recall last year it having a fragrance because it was the first time blooming. But she's doing great. I'm going to repot her after she's done with her flowers. Yeah. Into probably a little over 1 liter pot, maybe 1.6 something. I don't know. But she's getting a bigger pot, probably the size of this one. It's pretty huge. Yeah. That's a pretty big pot for her, or this, yeah, the one next to her. Yeah, no, it might be the same size, so she might have to go up a little bigger, and maybe a gallon. I don't know, but she's gorgeous. Oh, would that give you a name? Yeah. Is it lawless? She should be flawless. But yeah, she's gorgeous. Very beautiful. Definitely. And she's definitely a reliable bloomer so far. We'll see how things go. Let's see what else is going on in this garden today. Well, and it looks like I spied some buds from afar. I'm not sure who she is. She's got some nice strong buds this morning, coming along just fine. Look very happy. Excuse the lighting. This is 10 o'clock in the morning, and the sun here in South Florida is no joke. We had rains. I'm not sure what it was. Oh, that was a huge iguana. He was hiding up here. Okay, well, yeah, so back to the orchid. Yeah, I'm not sure. She was part of that royal disaster where all the orchids hit the ground and tags were lost. So we'll wait till she open her flowers and give us a peek. We'll take a look at who she is. Yeah, let's see what else is going on in this garden. Oh, this is the WOG. This is the West Orchid and Garden this morning. WOG for West Orchid and Garden. And we're taking a look this morning to see what's new that's going on. Okay. Yeah, we might as well give the spectacular a peek. Looks like her spikes are separating her buds. She's got quite a few. She got some that are still in transition and from splitting their buds, and we have some that are definitely opening up separating their buds. Yeah, definitely, and they're all down in here. Yes, they are. Let's see if we can get this guy. Oh, so we're gonna have some high and some low. Now this spike here, this cane is a first time blooming off of this cane because it's a much older cane and it's shorter, and it decided to bloom this season. Fantastic. So the beast is doing its thing as usual. Definitely. There's no stopping it. Yeah, It's just doing what it does best and definitely coming along. Absolutely. It's going to be a wonderful show this year. And she's also, or he's also kicking out new growths in there. Let's see if we can find them. Yeah, there are a couple back in there hiding. Yeah, so he might get a repot this year after he finishes blooming. Definitely. You know, I think we're going to put it up into a probably 1.9 liter pot. And yeah, that's the progress of the beast. Moving on. Yeah, I'm still looking for those inflorescence on the WalkerRihanna. Yeah, they're kicking out their flowers. I guess those are inflorescence. Yeah, I'm not sure. I just don't have the spike yet. So here's one. Apologize for the lighting. And here's another here off of that Kenny. So this Kenny has two, and this Kenny has one. Yeah, yeah. And this Kenny just finished a bulb. She's looked like she's trying to kick out something here. Yeah. And the smallest Kenny, which was a natural division, has an inflorescence coming, or I don't know, a flower stalk, or it could be a bulb. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to wait and see what it does. But yeah, since I've protected my WalkerRihannas from those Cuban snails, they've progressed further. Once those snails eat those roots, it definitely sets them back. They don't like their roots disturbed at all. So just remember that. And I find that mounting them, they do better with plenty of water in the morning. So I water them every morning and feed them every week. Yeah, Kenny WalkerRihanna. Yeah, I think Boothly is putting on its final show. Most of the flowers are spent or eaten by thrips. Yeah, they're drying out, so that means the thrips are having dinner. And I'm sure they've moved on to something more delicious. Yeah, it was a great show. Thank you so much, Boothly. But I know I'll get a much greater show or better show next year because I'm going to take better care of you. You got 3 new growths here. You got a couple on the other side. You're doing good, and we're going to divide you and repot you so you can put on a better show next season. Uh-oh, there it goes. Yeah. Yep, those are all her flowers. They still have fragrance, believe it or not. Yeah, and it looks like the Gigantea was also attacked by thrip. And but I did manage to get a couple of photos of it. It's doing fine. Give it some more moisture this morning. It looks like that root is trying to tell me something, so we're going to take care of you once I get off camera. Yeah, Gigantea put on a wonderful show this year. Really surprised. Believe it or not, my amaryllis is in bud. It was supposed to, they force them to bud during the winter, but she's actually has a bud here for spring. They're spring. I was told by one wonderful YouTuber that their springtime bloomers are not wintertime bloomers. They're forced by big business. So I have a flower stalk here. Unbelievable. Decided to hang on to her and give her a try. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you, Amarillo. Something landed on you and bent your leaf, probably a fall. See if you'll stay up and heal yourself from that bend. Somebody have to prop you up. Please stay. Don't bend. I like it when your leaves are standing straight. Okay, let's see what else. I got a couple of Tokanagas in bud. Yeah, it looks like that's what it is. That's microchip, little atro. Yeah, she's definitely in bud. So can't wait to do its thing. Yeah, I gave it low light because the light that it was getting back here was just totally killing the leaves. So she's at the lowest point along with the Paphiopedilum over there as far as light. It's just light. It's not high at all. It's just light. Okay, the ampullatum spikes, Oncidium ampullatum spikes are still growing and coming along just fine. And I checked and they're all in spike. So here's one, Oncidium ampullatum, 2 spikes, very healthy plant. Ampullatum number 2 has a spike here. And I believe she has another in here. So that's 2 spikes on that girl. And the smallest ampullatum has a spike here, right there. Yeah, I don't want to break that new growth there. Yeah, and the largest ampullatum is here. It has 3 spikes. That's 1, 2, and the spikes are very healthy. And the ants are loving. They're running now. So they're doing their thing, having breakfast. Yeah, keeping the honeydew or the sugars down so the buds can form. Yeah, doing their thing. I just love it. Let's find something else. Okay, we have another Latoriate back here in the low light area. She's got a couple of buds going. Absolutely. I don't know, I'm gonna have to cut this because I thought it was recording. Alright, so the buds are going, doing fine. Yeah. Yeah. And then we find the little sweet scents. It's kicking out her buds. Yeah, she's got little tiny buds all along the cane. So it's time to start watering her more on both sides. Yeah, she's got these little tiny nubbins here. Let's see, get it focused. There we go. All along the cane. So she's hopefully gonna give me a nice display this spring. And we're gonna start giving you more water because I know you will get rid of those roots in a heartbeat if they're not watered. Oh yeah, we gotta give you some water. Yeah, so that's a little sweet scent. She's kicking out her buds. There she is. Fantastic. Let's see what else is going on in the garden. Okay, and Cyclia spikes are coming along just fine. I had 1 spike blast, which is here, which would have given me a total of 8 spikes. Yeah, I believe it would have had 8 spikes. That's 1. Okay, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're gonna count that. That blasted spike, 7. A woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah, I call it woulda, coulda have. Shoulda, woulda have. Okay, 8. That would have been 8 this year. So she's gonna have to be repotted because repotted. She's gonna have to have a repot because she needs more room for those new growths. Okay, let's see what else is going on in this garden. Oh, the second spike of this Latoriate has opened. She's opened her buds here. She had 2 on the second spike. And the original spike is still coming along. See the color difference? It's a little darker. Let me see if we can get you a close-up. Yeah, these are a little darker. the sepals and petals are more like a lilac than a purple. Yeah, but it's still beautiful. Yes, it is. All right. Encyclia cordigera, cordigera, close with piriformis. Oh, real Clarence is still in bud and smelling up the garden. It looks like some of the buds are going over, but she's still going strong. We have another Encyclia cordigera, crossed with piriformis. Spikes are developing. Wonderful. Yeah, that was a smaller plant. Hey, Ma. And while Willie is putting on a wonderful display here, it's beautiful. Yeah, definitely. Looks like her lip is lightening up a bit. It's turning white. Yeah, it was infused with yellows and creams. Oh, here's a younger flower here. As you can see, that lip is a little yellow. She just opened. Yeah, so they do turn white, but it's still beautiful. Yeah, it is. It's very nice. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, enjoying the West Orchid and Garden. The wall is getting better every year. Looks like my ceiling fowls are coming along with their spikes. Yeah, here's one here. Let me zoom out so you can see better. Yeah, and this spike is about to touch the shade cloth, so I'm going to either have to, oh, it is touching the shade cloth. I'm going to have to bring it down today before I ruin those spikes. Yeah, let's go through here. WalkerRihanna lost a spike, and then she put out another. Yes, she did. I was totally surprised. Yeah, yeah, and the fowl with the cakey. Ugh, I don't know what that was. The spike is coming along just fine. Absolutely, they're doing great. And I did have a rescue fowl a couple of years ago. It was a little tiny something sitting in a basket with the roots all curled up, and I was supposed to save it. I have it on the East Garden, and we'll give you a look at what it's doing. I couldn't find the footage of that fowl years ago. Was it years ago? It could have been a year or a year and a half ago. It was a tiny something I had sitting in a basket back here, and the roots were just, barely there. So I moved it to the East Garden, and it's doing fantastic. And it actually has a spike. Yes, it does. It definitely is happy on the East Garden. It was happy back here. I just wanted to put that little thing out on the East Garden just to see what it'll do. And looks like my yellowbird is still kicking out spikes or flower buds. Let me get through here. See what yeah, my goodness. It doesn't want to stop. It's still going. Yeah, still going. Unbelievable. Yes, you are beautiful. You are definitely beautiful. That's Yellowbirds. She's still kicking out her stalks. Yeah, I believe that's Yellowbird. I don't think that was Nodosa. Yeah, I still got my foul spikes coming out here. 2 at a time. Look at this baby here. 2 spikes. Yeah, actually 3. And a secondary. Unbelievable. Yes, you are. And this foul, warning, battery low. Okay, I need to recharge my battery. I forgot to put it on charge last night. So we're going to recharge and continue on filming the progress. Now, those still going? Yes. So we're going to end it with a look at the yellow bird. Absolutely.